Oh, that's crazy. Steve, what grade level does Angelina want to teach? Do you know?
I think she wants to teach primary school. No, I know, it's not a thing. I know she wants to teach primary school. So, yeah.
I'll take it, Steve.
Are you guys
We're
gonna be able to
gonna
share?
share.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should have a conversation at one point.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I got a pencil if you want a pencil. Hey, that's our emergency bag.
What?
So,
Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you.
Steve, Mary,
I'm gonna say this out loud to everybody. Just because I can. Okay, if I can get everybody's attention, even though you guys aren't doing this one, maybe you guys can listen just for a second to some of the directions.
Yeah.
One, you can buy these bowls at Kmart, Walmart for like not much. And Alyssa has a set of enough to I think have 3 classes all doing it at the same time. And when we first started doing this, we used to go to Market Street and get a whole bunch of plastic bags and put the plastic bag in there. But just a piece of thin plastic works. The plastic bags, they work in some ways better, just because then if a kid doesn't finish today, you can just take the plastic bag and fold it over, and it keeps it wet. So once everybody has a bowl, typically what I do, or what we do, certainly with younger kids, is we have a marble making contest. Let's see who can make the most marbles, and you can make different sizes, and we're going to do see who can make the most in a minute. And I'll show them how to do it. So I'll do this and say, now if you push too hard, you're going to not end up with a marble, you're going to end up with something that's not a marble. I don't call them balls for a reason. I mean, even at the college level, anyway. So, timer. See how many people can make. Then, what I do is I'll hand them a bunch of clay, and I'll say, and I would do this, I think I would do this with high school kids. We did it with middle school kids. Now what we want to do is we want to see who can roll the longest coil, and give them, say this is a chunk, and have them roll away. And you want to teach them how to roll a coil. So if you all want to poke your head over here, you can watch. When you're rolling a coil, there's some ways that make it more efficient, and actually you're less likely to get that thunk, thunk, thunk. You guys remember that from Play-Doh? So if you're rolling and you bring your hands out, like you can see my fingers are moving out away from the center, that will eventually allow you to make this coil where it's almost round, and it stays about the same thickness as you do this. So yeah, then have we're in a minute or 2 minutes, we're gonna see who can make the longest coil. It gives them a little bit of experience on, this is what I need to do to make this happen. And then you can take those pieces and parts in their bowl. And so I should have made more coil or more marbles. You guys make me a few real quick. So just make, some that are about that size.
I don't know if those are big enough.
All right, that's enough to get started. So then what I'll do is, and this is a really important step, the very center can't be a coil or a marble. It has to be a disc. It has to be a pancake. It has to be something that is about as thick as your pinky finger. Can't be too thick, can't be too thin. And it can be different shapes, but this has to go in the middle. If you put coils or marbles in here in the middle, it's gonna crack every single time. So start with something that's solid in the middle. So there. once that's there, now I can put these things in here in any combination. I can take the marbles and set them in here, and they don't have to be round. We could be making hearts, right? We could be making squares. We could be making whatever it is we're making. And at one point in time, once you have enough in there, you're going to show them how to smear these pieces and parts together. And so I'll show you what this is in a second. So there's what I've started with. And they're going to smear this together. They're going to make the inside pretty. The outside is going to keep the texture. And so they're basically building texture that they can't really see until it's finished. And there could be negative space in here. You don't have to put the things all the way together. This could be a berry strainer. You could think of all kinds of different things this could be. So anyway, that's what this is. And I don't give them a whole lot more instruction than that, because you never know what they will come up with. If you give them too much, and every now and then I'll show people examples, but I don't like to do that much either, because then you have kids that are just doing what they've seen, not what they come up with. Questions? Comments? All right. Ready, set, go.